Hi guys, it's me, Sue7972. Welcome to the Katima XP show, and right in front of you, right here, are my PlayStation 3 Physical Copy collection. That's right, physical disc. And the reason why I'm putting all of these games right in front of you, there's about 30 of them, is because I am actually planning to sell some of them. Yeah, what's gone wrong with me? Well, it's been a while, and these have been stacking on my shelf for a very long time. About 10 years now, most of these games, and I've realized that I think it's time to let some of these go. I'm not going to let all of them go, so the whole purpose of this video is to actually go through them with you guys and see which ones I actually want to keep and which ones I can actually afford to let go. One of the reasons why I actually thought of this is because I realized that I have quite a collection. It's a humble collection. It's not as much as a lot of you crazy people, have, but I've worked very hard for these. Yeah, these I bought at full price, $60 a pop back in the day. And looking back at it now, I think that it's a good time to let the others actually get a chance, because a lot of people have been contacting me and they ask me if they could buy some of the collections that I have. Yeah, sure. I mean, I actually didn't have a problem with it. A bit emotional, because I'm actually used to seeing this at the shelf every time I enter the studio, but I think it's time. Of course, I'm not gonna let all of them go. Like, for example, I know what this is right from the get-go, The Last of Us. No way am I gonna let this go. Everyone who plays video games would know that this is one of the best games in the PlayStation 3 era, and it was so good that me and my brother even bought a PlayStation 4 version of this game. So yeah, we're not letting this go, for example. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this and see which ones I can actually sell and which ones I believe are like ultimate classics that I don't want to let go. I have a story for every single video game. So let's have some fun and let's see which ones can I keep and which ones are ready to find a new owner. All right, how much do I sell them? I don't know, $5, $10 a pop. Let's take a look. Yeah, as for these, for example, I don't think these are going to be easy to sell. For example, Pro Evolution Soccer. I have 2009, 2010, and 2011 version. And I don't know if anyone will buy the older versions of sports games. I don't know how the market is like when it comes to buying secondhand games that are from, so many years ago. And 2010, what was that? 7 years ago. Oh my gosh, 7 years ago. And I could dare say I am a very good Pro Evolution Soccer player. I've been playing these games since the day of Winning 11, which was so much better than FIFA back in the day. And historically, I think they still are ahead. But of course, it's Konami, and no one really likes Konami anymore. So yeah, I'm going to let this go. But I will dare say, and I will challenge anyone, when it comes to Pro Evolution Soccer or when it comes to Winning 11, my cousins, Casey and Jeremy, they know I brought Winning 11 to the Philippines, to Dumaguete City, and it's awesome, guys. This one, okay, Fight Night Round 4 I will keep, simply because it has a lot of emotional attachments to me. Me and my cousin crossed an entire island just to buy this game, Fight Night Round 4. Van Damme, Christian Van, he's my cousin, my first cousin, and he is really good at this game, and he has owned me so many times. He's a nice kid, but the way he trash talks when we're playing versus on this game really pisses you off, and it's really a lot of fun, very memorable. This one is funny. Okay, Demon Souls, I will sell this. What's really funny about this game is it's in Chinese. This is the first ever game I actually ordered from PlayAsia online, and I ordered the wrong language. Apparently, this one is in Chinese. I think it's Chinese, and when I popped it up, I realized, oh no, I just graduated during that time. I was just working, and I wasn't earning much, and $60 was a lot, and this really hurt me to the core. My brother is the only person who knows that I made this mistake. Now the whole world knows, and he ridicules me every time this comes up. So yeah, that's going. I don't know how I'm going to sell this, maybe to some Chinese students, but yeah. Next, Burnout Paradise I will keep. This is one of my first ever PlayStation 3 video games, and oh my gosh, it blew me away. The graphics, the frames per second, and it's just crazy fun. And it's Burnout, guys. Come on, it's really awesome. And of course, the first time I started hearing that song, "Take Me Down to the Paradise City," Awesome. Moving on, Uncharted Among Thieves Part 2. This is the bestseller case, meaning I bought this game pretty late, coming out to the bestseller edition. I don't keep it. It's a PlayStation exclusive, I know, but the original Uncharted Part 1 I gave away to a friend as a gift after finished playing it. So I know I have Part 3. I think my brother has it, but I have no. A great video game. Don't get me wrong, but I have no emotional attachment to it. It was just play it one time, had a blast, and one and done. But it's a lot of fun. I have owned Gran Turismo 5. I have owned a Gran Turismo game on every PlayStation console except the PlayStation 4. And the really cool thing about this is it's simulation. It's a lot of fun if you're that type of guy. But coming towards the PlayStation 3, I started realizing, especially at Part 5, the simulation was so real that the analog stick was no longer enough. Like, for example, if I was playing the Daytona tracks, the analog was just not accurate enough to get those, points or be as accurate as possible. I needed a steering wheel. And so, it is accurate, it is a simulation, and I don't think an analog stick is suffice. So that's why I stopped buying Gran Turismo games, because I don't want to invest in a steering wheel or gear change, because that's $300 right there. I love this game, Midnight Club. It is so amazing. I don't know where the map is. I think I still have the map somewhere. But I didn't like the yo-yo band kind of system where if you're ahead, the AI tries harder to catch up, and if the AI is ahead, it slows down for you to catch up. I didn't like that very much, but this is still a fun game, modifying your cars, and of course the top-down, how it moves out into a map view seamlessly, and I think GTA kind of learned or copied that concept. Really awesome game, but one of my first games too, but I'm going to let this one go. Oh, Metal Gear. Of course. Metal Gear. Now you might argue, because I have here a Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. This one has Part 1 all the way to Part 4. This is my first ever PlayStation 4 game though, and even though I already have a copy of Metal Gear Solid 4 on this Legacy Edition, I still have a lot of attachments to this, so I'm not letting this one go. What do we got here? Infamous 1 and Infamous 2? Oh yeah, here we go. Infamous 1 and Infamous 2, amazing. Open world game. I don't know, I think I bought this in Cebu, across an island, to get this game as well. Part 1 and Part 2, completely amazing. Even though they changed the voice actor in Part 2, I believe, it's still a great open world game. And I remember, if you have like the ultimate ability, you turn the controller and move it around to get the hurricane with your ultimate ability. It's just an awesome game, guys. It's a great PlayStation exclusive. Tomb Raider, I will give this away simply because as close of a connection I have with Tomb Raider from playing in the 90s, seeing her die over and over again, I can't. I just can't see her die and get hurt over and over again. It's just me. I don't know. I love you, Lara Croft, and I just can't see you get hurt. Okay, that's just, I have an issue with that. Soul Calibur. Me and my brother have a very, very strong rivalry when it comes to Soul Calibur. Every time after class, we'd come back home and like, best of 3, and he has beaten me more times. He's really, really good. And I only know how to play Killick. And if you know Soul Calibur, Killick is like the easiest cheat character in the video game. And he's beaten me more times than I've beaten him. But what's really funny is that 4 or 5 years ago, when we last played this game, I was the last person to beat him. I was the last person to win. So even though he's beaten me more times, the fact is I had the last laugh, because that was the most recent memory we have. I beat him the last time, and I swept him like 3 out of 0. What's even more funny is that there's this mode where you can modify your own character and your own versions of the characters in the game, and there's this item called the high school miniskirt, the Japanese high school miniskirt, and it's so hard to get, and my brother was playing solo mission for hours just to try to get that item called the Japanese high school miniskirt. Bro, if you're watching, he couldn't get it at the end of the day. So, well, whatever. I'm keeping this for sentimental sake and just to rub it on my brother's face. Dragon's Dogma, amazing game, open world. I didn't like the backtracking, but I had such a lot of fun seeing the open world and the potential of, the PlayStation 3 really pushing it. Although the definitive version did come out on PC already, this was really an amazing game, and I like the concept even after you beat the main game. I remember my brother finishing this game, and the post, I think it's called the after game, the after you beat the main story, you could still go on, and it's just really got a lot of replayability, and a lot of hours can be put into this. But I don't have much of an emotional attachment to it, so I will put it here. And now this is the hard part. I have, here we go, NBA 2K10, 11, 12, and 13. I'll probably sell this as a bundle, hold on, this is a little light. Oh, sorry guys, no CD here, so I don't know where that went. Here we go, 11, 12, and 13. I'll probably sell this as a bundle, but I don't know how I'm gonna sell sequels of a sports game. If you guys know, just comment below if you can help me. I could probably sell this as a bundle for 10 bucks, or maybe not sell it at all, we'll see. But yeah, these sequels, of course, NBA 2K, I mean, come on, the only basketball game to play. I mean, like NBA Live, during the PlayStation 1 and even some PlayStation 2 time. But as 2K took over, I remember Allen Iverson's was on the cover of this one. I don't know what year. And my cousin Jeremy introduced me to 2K, and that was it. Mind blown. And I've never played NBA Live ever since. This one's funny. Flashpoint. This game was so bad, but this was given as a gift. My father bought it for my brother, and my brother gave it to me because it was just so bad. But my dad thought it was cool because all this military and gun stuff, and it's just a typical parent buying their kids video games thinking it's good, but they have no idea. And so yeah, no disrespect to my daddy-o, but that's going in there, and we're not gonna tell people it sucks, okay? Just put it in there. Red Dead Redemption. Oh my god, no way am I gonna let this go. If you know video games, you know Red Dead Redemption. That's not going anywhere. That is, do I still have the CD? Please let me see. CD. Yes! CD's still there. CD's still in there. Alright, I am holding on to that. That's probably worth something someday. Red Dead Redemption, mind blown, PlayStation 3. If you know video games, you know what I'm talking about. Red Faction, I crossed an entire island. Me and my cousin Van crossed an entire island to get this game as well. Overnight on a boat, by the way. Sandbox, Red Faction. The sandbox aspect was so good. I never thought there'd be a game where you can actually destroy every single building, in a sandbox mode. And I hope that one day GTA will be like that. But this one just goes to show, proof of concept, you can do it. It can be a lot of fun. The weapons are just crazy. I'm probably going to sell this at a higher price because everyone knows that this game is pretty awesome. But I saw this on Steam for sale, though, on PC, so I don't know how am I going to sell it. Maybe I'm not serious with making money out of this. It just, it's just occupying my shelf, and I just want to clear it out. Help those gamers out. There are a lot of gamers out there who need it. Oh, Assassin's Creed. Do I want to let this go? This is interesting. Assassin's Creed 3, Revelations and Brotherhood, the two Ezio Auditore ones. I could probably let them go. I mean, like, the PC version is really the definitive version, the only way to play. And I think I have the whole Assassin's Creed bundle on Steam. So it's not like I want to keep, but I do want to keep them for posterity's sake. I mean, I do have, hold on. I have the PC version of Assassin's Creed 3, and I have the PlayStation 3 version as well. I think I played it on PlayStation, and I think it crashed, and my save file was corrupted. That's why I decided to go for the PC version. But overall, yeah, I think I can let the Assassin's Creed, but I'll probably sell it as a bundle. Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, this is really interesting. Here in Thailand, Grand Theft Auto 4 was actually banned for a while there, simply because there was a guy who actually finished this game, a crazy guy, went out, uh, killed a taxi driver, and drove his cab around. Yeah, that was the story. I don't know the full story, but this game, it's a good thing that I got this game before the ban came in, because after that, my father called me. My parents called me and my brother and told us, hey, are you guys okay? Are you guys like, don't play this game, you know? And I told them, you know, it's fine. We're good. You raised us well. We're not psychos. We're not going to finish this game and kill people, you know? So yeah, I'm not letting this go, of course. It's GTA. GTA 5 for the PlayStation 3. I regret getting this because the PlayStation 4 edition and a PC edition is just so much better, and it's not fair. It's even worse for me here in Thailand because this was sold at an inflated price simply because GTA is banned here in Thailand. My wife got this for me as a gift, and she bought it for, I think, like almost $100 in Bangkok, simply because when it came out, the release was delayed in Bangkok because it was too violent and because Thailand was concerned of this game in the country. So it was even more unfair for me and my wife for getting the PlayStation 3 version when the PlayStation 4 version and the PC version was the definitive version. As I don't think it was fair, but I'm gonna keep this. Of course, it's GTA, so I'm not gonna let this go. I hope you agree with me. I could let it go if I wanted to, but this game, I remember Nonoy played this in my house day to night. He would not leave the house. Of course he could stay. I mean, like family. He's my cousin. But he stayed there until late at night. And his mom was calling already, like, where is he? Because he was so addicted to this game. He was playing this, the strategy aspects of this game. Don't be fooled by all its cartoons. The strategy aspect of this game is just mind-blowing. If they manage to buy it from me, they're going to get a lot of hours on this. Lots of strategy in this game. Absolutely amazing. Saints Row, wow, I have good memories. You think about it, it was just hilarious and violent and absolutely ridiculous. I've never played any other Saints Row. I've never played Saints Row 1, nor 3, nor anything after it. I have only played Saints Row 2, and it just blew my mind. It was an amazing game. I had so much fun with it, and I'm sure a lot of kids who get this, if they manage to buy this from me, they're going to have a lot of great hours. But I don't have any attachment to it because GTA, I'm a GTA person, so when I was playing Saints Row, it was more like the hilarious version. But yeah, awesome game. Very, very violent though. Okay. Recording? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died. I ran out of battery apparently. But I reviewed the video. Oh, sorry about that. I reviewed the video and was looking at where was the last game I was looking into to know where I last ended, because I was mumbling for the last 5 minutes. I didn't know my camera was already off actually. So I apologize if there's a little bit of a change in scenery. Anyways, let's continue. I got it all stacked up here, as you can see, with the change there because my camera died, like I said. Sorry about that. Anyways, I ended up with the two last video games here, and I had a good look at them. It was Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter, but you know, I'm not a big fan of fighting games. The only two fighting games that I was really hardcore into was, like I said, Soul Calibur, and I think DC's Injustice was also a lot of fun. So those were the really two fighting games that I liked, but the rest not so much. So yeah, Street Fighter, I bought this out of a whim. So yeah, that can go. Great fighting game. I don't really care which genre of fighting game because they're all the same to me. If you're someone who just plays fighting game casually, this is still awesome. These are still graphics are still good. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, it doesn't matter. Fighting games to me are just fighting games. That's just a personal opinion. Kevin Garnett's, of course, NBA 2K9. I'm not gonna give this away simply because I'm a very big Kevin Garnett's fan, and when he moved to Boston Celtics and when they won it in 2008, it was amazing. It was just an amazing experience, and I cried. A lot of people know that I was not a bandwagoner because I was simply a Kevin Garnett fan ever since he was in the Timberwolves. So it was a big thing for me. It was a big thing for Kevin Garnett fans, and of course Boston Celtics fans, who are actually doing well this season too. So I'm gonna keep this for memory's sake, in memory of the fact that I even have like some memorabilia in this room. about their championship in 2008. So yeah, there you have it. If you're interested in any of these games, I'm gonna just put them up on all my social medias, from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook. If you're in the area, like in Thailand or in Southeast Asia, I could send these games to you via regular mail. Hit me up if you're interested. And that's it. Comment down below if you agree with my list, if you agree that these are the games that I should let go, and if you agree if these are the games that I should be keeping. Let me know down below what you guys think. Maybe you also have some memories with these games as well. And thank you so much for going through it with me, guys. This has been a lot of fun for me as well. And I will see you soon in our past, present, and future videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.